From the smoky coffeehouses of Greenwich Village to the grand stages of the world, one man redefined songwriting, poetry, and rock and roll itself. This is the story of Bob Dylan, the voice of a generation. Born Robert Allen Zimmerman on May 24, 1941, in Duluth, Minnesota, Bob Dylan grew up in a small town, America, still recovering from the Great Depression. Influenced by early rock and roll, blues, and folk music, Dylan began playing in local bands as a teenager. By the time he reached the University of Minnesota, his passion for music had already outgrown the classroom and so began his journey to New York City. In 1961, Dylan arrived in New York City with nothing but a guitar, a harmonica, and big dreams. He quickly became a fixture in the Greenwich Village folk scene, performing in small clubs and catching the attention of legendary producer John Hammond. His self-titled debut album in 1962 introduced his raw talent, but it was his second album, The Freewheelin' Bob Dylan, that changed everything. Songs like Blow In the Wind, and A Hard Rain's A Gonna Fall became anthems for a generation. By the mid-1960s, Bob Dylan had become the voice of a generation. His lyrics weren't just songs, they were poetry, protest, and power. With hits like The Times They Are A-Changing, Dylan's words captured the civil rights movement, the anti-war movement, and the restless spirit of the youth. When he famously went electric at the Newport Folk Festival in 1965, he shocked the folk world, but also pushed music forward, blending folk with rock in a way no one had ever done before. Throughout his career, Dylan's impact has been recognized with countless awards. He's won over 10 Grammy Awards, an Academy Award for Things Have Changed, and even a Golden Globe. In 2012, President Barack Obama awarded him the Presidential Medal of Freedom. But perhaps his most surprising honor came in 2016, when Dylan was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature, the first musician ever to receive it, for his profound influence on poetry and songwriting. Away from the spotlight, Bob Dylan has always been a deeply private man. He's been married twice and has 6 children, including Jacob Dylan, who followed in his footsteps as a musician. Dylan enjoys painting and has even exhibited his artwork in galleries worldwide. Despite his massive fame, Dylan prefers a low-key lifestyle, spending much of his time on his private estate, creating art and continuing to write music. Bob Dylan's influence reaches far beyond music. His estimated net worth stands at over $500 million. Boosted by his extensive touring, record sales, and a historic deal where he sold his entire songwriting catalog for hundreds of millions of dollars. Dylan's impact on culture is immeasurable. He redefined songwriting, inspired countless artists, and in 2016 became the first musician to win the Nobel Prize in Literature. His legacy is one of poetry, rebellion, and timeless storytelling. From a small-town boy with a guitar to one of the most influential artists in history, Bob Dylan's journey is nothing short of legendary. His voice may have been unconventional, but his words shook the world, leaving behind songs that continue to inspire generations. Dylan isn't just a musician, he's a poet, a rebel, and a voice of truth. His story proves that sometimes one song can change everything.